Hello, everybody. This is Stewart Jean, Program Chair for Drums here at Musicians Institute here in Hollywood, California, along with Drum Magazine to continue our wonderful video tutorial series here. For the month of May, we're going to look at pocket chops. What are pocket chops? Well, we got to keep a pocket, and we like to throw in some chops here and there. We don't want to always just play it to the safe side, play it simple. I get it. We want to let people know that we've got something hidden in our pocket or up our sleeve. So I'm going to just throw at you some little nuggets that I like to pass along and I like to use. You know, the thing about these things, you just have to make sure they're in the pocket and all the note placement is really right. So I'm going to show you this first one here. It's a bit of a gaddism, but not to be confused with his classic like 30-second note thing that he plays. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to show you this. This is based on the sextuplet. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's our template. So the basic pattern starts on the bass drum, then 2 notes on the hi-hat, 2 ghost notes on the snare drum, bass drum again, backbeat. Like that. That's your nugget. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that could just be an exercise, right? All right, just to get the coordination down. Then we want that to land on beat 4 ideally. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. A little more up to speed and in context. Okay, you probably wouldn't play it that often. It'd be once or twice in a song, not every bar. But to practice and do it that way. So maybe in a 4-bar phrase. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 3, 1 and 2. All right, and we can reverse it like that too. We could play this. And that makes it really just endless, very circular. Okay, so you know that's long-winded version of it. That's definitely going to expose that you're playing something a little outside the box there. But I would say for an exercise, you maybe want to play like 1 bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and just stop on that. Like just loop that. Like don't play the after bit. Just play 1 and 2. Just that much, and just loop that. And then we can play it more circular where we're playing beats 3 and 4, playing the whole entire lick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then of course it's fun to play it over and over and over again. But where it's challenging is to just throw in that one beat, right on beat from beat 3 to beat 4, and nail it. You know, that's the hard thing about it. It's easy to do it like endlessly once you kind of got your flow going, but can you just pop it in, drop it in one place? That raises the eyebrow. So, you know, I would say in order to be able to drop it in like that, practice doing that. Practice 2 bars a time. We're throwing it in at the end of the 2nd bar just for 1 beat. And then you could play it, you know, just this guy. All right. And then you could do the up and down, this one, the 2-beat version. Then you could do a whole bar version. I'll play it to a loop so it makes more sense in context. And, you know, the last thing is you just want to make sure that that backbeat is always consistent. Every now and then I might come out here, my integrity of my backbeat is not as strong coming out of that. So you just gotta, as long as that snare drum and bass drum are nailed in the pocket, all that little fancy grit that you're putting there, if it squirrels around a little bit, it's okay. It's just giving it that character. The big picture is the integrity of the kick and snare are still there. That's why it's called pocket chops. You still have a pocket, but you're throwing in a little chops. So check it out, everyone. Have fun with that, and stay tuned for the rest. There's some cool stuff coming. Thank you.